はい、どうも。聞こえておりますでしょうか？聞こえてる？大丈夫？はい、ツイートします。はい、大丈夫らしいなので、始めたいと思います。皆さん、こんきびです。花持ちきびです。なんと、今日はいつも麻雀家名長が、絶対、まあ、過ぎるかもしれないけど、好きだから、やっていきたいと思います。おはよう。何の時差で、見てるんですか？日本？今何時？東京で、GST で10時ぐらいですね。はい、おはようございます。それ以外、こんばんはかも。でも今日は、めっちゃ、何これか。めっちゃ遅れましたし、この、日本語わかんないけど、ロールキャンペーンと、こっちもまだ、クリアしてないし、これもまだクリアしてないし、クリアした。それと、友達と、モンスターを倒しましたが、めっちゃ強く魔物を倒しましたが、それは大丈夫けど、こっちもやらなくちゃいけないし、なので、それを今日やっていきたいと思います。And hello everyone at various time zones. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing these campaign events. So yeah. やっていきたいと思います。おはじめに、こっちじゃなくて、スタミナを、ウェイプレイトを使えなくちゃいけないし、最近めっちゃ無効音をしました。なので、今日も、この無効音、日本語の言葉から忘れましたが、このフィールドをクリアしたいと思います。G 氏で本氏めっちゃ好きなキャラクター本氏を使いたいと思います。やばい。最近思ったんだけど、もっと日本語喋りたいけど、配信で。でも、日本語の、ユーザーさんがいないなら、 英語のビアさんがいるとしたら絶対そのコメントにそのコメントも返したいからちょっとむずいかも。いや私just speak English. I do the opposite. So I don't know. I study Japanese. The truth is my Japanese isn't all that good. I just want to try speaking it more. Now I'm just trying to answer it from like if I was Japanese. How do you differentiate English R and L? Yeah, I don't know. That's not bad. Come on. Spectral buff. Nope. Spectral buff. Wrong. Grr. What is that? Adana. また行きます。Oh, I should get it up soon. There we go. Oh, wait. And then once I killed this... Oh, oops. How did it get up there? Wakannai. There we go. How do you differentiate between English R's and L's? I guess if I'm talking about it like Japanese, the way that I always determined the difference between kanji and another was either context or just the characters. But I don't know how they I don't know how they differentiate it when they look at like this when they pronounce it, I guess. Okay, do we get any spectros this time? No. No. Okay, that's fine. No. That one's okay. It's gonna take a while. It was a very difficult and tedious process. I was talking to my friends and they like have everything maxed. I was so envious. This is such like a ridiculous process. I'll try this one. Please be good. Please give crit rate. Eh, it's dead. This one? This one could be, well, this one's fine already. I prefer to start with the cruise wing, the other this guy. Alrighty. Mo icho ikimasu. 都合がいい。
これも音の力に。
めっちゃいい。もうちょっと。集中してないな。しなくて。
任せてください。レオ。これも音のよっ。
いいですね。おお、すごい。いっちゃう。
これも音の力に。同心。全勝移動。
はい、来ました。What do we get this time? こっちは。いいね。それと、それしかないか。でも大丈夫。やっと、こっちを、レベルアップかもしれない。まあ、見ておこうかなと思います。こちらに、だからあまりダメージを出ないんですよね。ごめんなさい。どうせなきゃいけない。はい。そして今は手を移動して、そしてこっちのエコーをアップグレードします。こちらにこっちとこっち。こっち。はい。いきます。まあまあかな。次行こうと。いいかな。いや。まだこっちを使いたいですね。いや、外れか。外れです。はい。まあ、とりあえず、サイドクエストとイベントやらなきゃいけないから始めたいと思います。こちらに。どうしよう。このストーリーはあんまり見てないから、なんか、スキップ、めっちゃスキップするんですけど、まあ、かなと思うので、普通に、 見せずに参ります。次はなんでここか。あいつか。なんだ。じゃあ遠くない？はい。調べていきますね。そこか。こっちのいい。あ、これか。はい。打ち倒してます。はい、戻ります。これは多分一番近いテレポートなんですけど、瞬間移動なんですけど、まあいいか。有名人になったか。ローバン、かっこいいとしか見てないけど、脅迫者、かっこいいしか見てないけど。はい。最近思ったんだけど、私、日本人じゃないけど、日本語ペラペラとは言わないけど、それでも、普通に、このゲーム好きで。でも、普通に日本人と話したいし、できればもっと日本語を喋りたいから、それが普通に英語を話すのがなんかビブらせるなら残念と思う。本当に俺の英語は怖いことしか、怖いことか、なんか、怖くないし、なんと言えば、ハードル高いとか、全然そんなことに気にしてないと願います。普通に俺と話して、ワイワイ楽しくなりましょうね。なったらいいと思う。ローローなくなった。ルレットを 回す。また回す。もう一回回す。いいですね。はい。よかったね。また回す。外れか。もう一回回す。それはまあまあですね。もう一回回す。それも悪くない。いい音が出て、こっちもあった。はい。そして次。ここか。そして瞬間移動に近いかも。ラッキー。はい。なんでどうやって普通に変えなきゃいけない。こっち。やば。あ。
本州の味を知りたい？
本州。
何を食べたい？私が作ってやる。
いや、どうやって。
本州の味を知りたい？なら今週の料理のことなんと言ったいずれ違う場所に私がいる限り。
どうやってその才蔵を手に入るかよくわかんないんだけど。あ、地か。そっちか。なんで。はい。
うまいや。いろんな食材が揃ってるよ。うまい、安い、新鮮。
はい。
いろんな食材が揃
何
ってるよ。
でしたっけ。こっちと、こオイルか。
うまい、安い、新鮮。
わかった。
いろんな食材が揃ってるよ。
うまいん安い。こっち
毎度。
と、オイルでした。何のこっち。
毎度。
はい。手に入れました。はい。こっちにあります。ロケに行きます。はい。同じマジック。そして、それだけ。あ、はい。大丈夫。すぐ。ちょっと、ポケモンで、チームガラクティックみたい。この、髪色。 わかんないけど。いつか、なって、英語でソネンツカスケを、取ってな、取ってなきゃいけないけど、今はイベントをするので、
進みましょう。
あんまり気にしてないと思う。はい。
いでよ。
なんで
炎症計算機。
どこから来ましたか？
これも音の力に。
あ、いった。普通に。クリアする。はい。はい。なんでカツラをかぶってましたか？つい最近、青色の髪型ですよね。今は、普通に灰色じゃない？まあ、いいか。のロードキャンペーンは、なんかしんどい。この猫さんは、どこでしたっけ？あ。頭良さそうな連中ですね。はい。にゃんにゃん。にゃん。Oh, they can talk to animals. 猫に話したらしいです。ここじゃない、ここ。ああ、そっか。もう、めっちゃわかりやすいんですけど、このゲームめっちゃ好きです。このミニゲーム。前の人が普通に消えましたが、なんでそんなことを聞いて返事がないしなくなったのはなぜ？わかんない。まあとりあえず名称を続きます。あ、簡単で。わかりやすい。どこでしたっけ？どこじゃないし、あ、 ぱり上ですか。なんで上じゃなくて下なんですけど、入らない。入らないのはなんで？この動きがめっちゃむずいんだよな。あ、これだけかもしれないけど。めっちゃぶつかることが多い。タピオカめっちゃある。っていうか、このタピオカ屋がずっとここにいたのか全然わからなかった。普通に。初耳です。やばい。最後なんじゃない？こっちのクエスト。開演しもか。あ、悪者ではないですか。いや、普通に悪者です。はい。ぶっ飛ばす。
進みましょう。暗証変遷。これも音の力ね。はっ。さあ。
これが最後か？はい。最後でした。はい。惜しい。でも多分、RNG に関係ないと思うんだけど。それでも、当たりたいと思う。はい。当たりました。やった。はい。それは、そのイベントの終わりだと思うんだけど、はい。次、いきます。 次、クリアしなきゃいけないイベントは、この、ビールウォリアーみたいな、魔物ですが、プランネスだと思うんだけど、やっていきたいと思います。こっちも、タイム次元あるんだ。クリアしなきゃいけないです。はい。確かに頭良さそうな研究者でしたよね。いや、こっちは下か。はい。よくわかんないけど、持ってないキャラクターが使いできるらしいで。なので、普通に将軍と人士とエリナを使いたいと思います。はい、行きます。どこ
遅い。
どこどこ何はい。
これでどう？局を開く。
あ、めっちゃ
風に乗れ。
普通に倒そう。倒しそう。
同心伝承移動あまたなる光よ
ヒアリ。これでどう？
新しい敵が来るんですか。はい。
風に乗れ。
敵何人倒せますか。
これでどう？
何人倒せなきゃいけないんですか。
兵士虹に身を寄せ横島を取り払え。
悪くない。悪くない。はい。
影の内容
待ってだ。これでどう？
倒せますと思うんだけど、いや全然大丈夫。もう20半分あるので余裕だと思う。
止められるものか。ここにてうがっ。
はい、倒せました。次大丈夫。このスコアは大丈夫です。はい。次。じゃない？俺の魂子か、この魂子は、あ、こっちを使って、そして、まあ、俺じゃない魂子を使いたいし、 ダメージを受けるのはどう？じゃあ試してみよう。強っ。やばい。この使いできる俺じゃないの今しが強っ。そして最後じゃなくて4ミリ。やば。
静まれ。さあ行く。ジャック兵士影の舞い降り。良い構え。どこまでこれで私が諦める。飽きたわ。さようなら。これも音の力ね。
じゃあこれが最後ですか？はい、完成ました。結構いいスコアじゃない？どうやってスコア稼ぐのかわかんないけど。はい、いきます。次。2人が選んでるか。チャンニが好きだし、はい。こっちも全員ダメージをやっていきたいと思います。
こんな手はどう？
なんで？はい。
世の光にひれ伏せ。これもこの力ね。その力使わせてもらう。こんな手はどう？
かなりレベルを上がったね。
時に戦士も必要よ。虹に身を寄せ。よっ。
はい。
これも音の力ね。しかしとこれしき強い構え。こんな手はどう？火の雨が降り注ぐ。兵士春の日差し影が舞い降り。横島を取り払え。よっ任せて。
やっぱり俺じゃない方の本子が強い。
これも音の力ね。逃げ切れるかな。
超にめっちゃ好き。
静まれ。兵士この姿で春陽融雪。
Okay。 これはギリギリかもしれない。
逃げ場などない。同心世の光にひれ伏せ。図に帰
はい。多分勝ってる。ここで。
ここは冷静に。
はい。
そんな手はどう？劣化のきらめき。
最後の調理。
正確に。
終わります。調理で。あ、調理。なくなった。はい。それでも勝った。はい。次。3回も残ります。次。まあいいか。あ、調理が帰ってきた。そして最後にベリナを使います。何が出るかわからないのでベリナを使います。
世の光にひれ伏せ。こんな手はどう？逃げ切れるかな。
あ、早っ。はい。
こんな手はどう？カゴの中の鳥は誰？
強い。調理強い。好き。
任せて。火の雨が降り注ぐ。
次。
万象偏差せ。横島取り払え。進みましょう。こんな手はどう？劣化のきらめき。
調理強い。
同心図に帰れ。
飛んでけー。
こんな手はどう？逃げ切れるかな。
調理メインで本心に
任せて。
援護する。でも調理は援護必要ないらしい。次。
兵士太平を迎えるために。こんな手はどう？カゴの中の鳥は誰？地面で焼き尽くせ。万にも劣らぬ。火の雨が降り注ぐ。多種の融雪。気をつけましょうね。虹に身を寄せ。花よ。
OK、最後にアイクさん。
世に構うな。世の光にひれ伏せ。
打つぞー。いきます。
任せてください。任せて。逃げ切れるかな。
あ、ちょっとから余裕です。余裕です。はい。いいね。ここも残るから、ガンガンやりましょう。こっちとこっち。そして多分、将軍が、何がいいかな。多分、ベリナを使いべきかもしれないけど、いや、ベリナとジアンじゃなくて、この強いアルカロを使って、そしてこっちじゃなくてこっち。はい。これで頑張ります。
否定も戦争に不可欠だ。
さあ、行くわ。つまらないわ。決心飽きたわ。さようなら。
痛みを。次。
冷静さを失う。
どこに
ターゲット確認。否定も戦争に不可欠だ。慈悲など無用。
はい。余裕余裕。次。
さあ、行くわ。天使、閉めるわ。
否定も戦争に不可欠だ。切る。雷鳴よ、牙を向け。
どこ
全然余裕ですけど。
さあ、行くわ。
否定も戦争に不可欠だ。
そろそろ終わりね。
ターゲット確認。痛みよ、我が身をまとえ。
次はこっちか。
行くわ。どこ見て。容赦しない。飽きたわ。さよ
あっ
うなら。
たわ。
否定も戦争に不可欠だ。
うまい。
俺に任せる。
日向ぼっこの時間です
日
よ。
向ぼっこの時間ですよ。そして
否定も戦争に不可欠だ。
さあ、行くわ。
あ、ハロー。 I'm doing all the event challenges that I need to do before the event turns over. Did I leave the zone? Never mind.
否定も戦争に不可欠だ。行動を
さあ行くわよ。
来年よ、牙を向け。
どこ見てそろそろ終わりね。
Oh, Tsuyoi. That's a lot of damage. Alright, that wasn't nearly that difficult. Hello! Just doing my missions. Because everything, I haven't been doing my missions for a while, or the events for a while. So all of them are starting to pile up, and I think we're gonna get new content soon. I think we're gonna get new content in this many days. In this many days, 13 days, so the events are gonna end. Doing alright. Some stuff going on, but I'm glad I get to unwind and make sure I do my missions, so. I was already here. Oh, that's what this was. I've been seeing this on my map and it just didn't register to me that it was this. What champions do I get to choose from? I definitely want to do Chodi. I don't know what the best Chodi team. Maybe like this? And then... Sure. And let's do this, and then... We'll do that. But yeah, just unwinding. I have some stuff to kind of talk about, that's fine. Just a lot. Just like busy, I guess. It feels weird to say because I don't consider myself a super busy person. But like, I've been filling a lot of my time, I guess. And like, I guess it's just more interesting than normal, not necessarily in a good or bad way. Yeah, it's good to feel like you're not wasting time, but I have a thing with being busy where when things are happening, I get worried that things are going to go in a direction that's not good. And at least there's a conversation I have a lot with maybe more motivated people is like, I feel like some people are really good at just moving forward or like taking steps, even if I feel like some people are really good at just like doing things and taking steps, even if those steps lead backward, and they just trust that that by taking enough steps they'll eventually go forward. And I tend to think that taking more steps, if you don't know which direction you're going, is a surefire way to end up 2 times as far from your goal as you started. So from that context, it's like the things that are happening should be, like, it should be good that things are happening, because the alternative is like nothing happens. But I'm the type that prefers nothing happens to going the wrong way. But it is something. I guess I don't really have the I'm not, I guess that's why I'm not complaining about it. I don't think I have the right to complain about it, but I still worry about it, I guess.
虹に身を寄せ図に帰れ花よやったな逃げ場などないそんな手はどう春の横島を取り払え
I tend to be the type though that if I worry about something, I don't like have a good way to fix it, I guess.
植物だって生きてるんです
I feel like a lot of people, if they have a worry, they like do what they have to do to fix it. And I've never felt that way. I've always felt that I have to do whatever I can to not make it worse. Which I've been told is the wrong mindset, but it is what it is.
カゴの中の鳥は誰そんな手はどう見せますか貫く姿で世の光にひれ伏せ
Gotcha.
任せてください気をつけましょうねそんな手はどう
Doko.
痛いの飛んでけ同心あの姿で逃げ切れるかな
You mean like to not worry? Yeah, I mean, it's not very realistic to just not worry, but
こんな手はどう
it's definitely more productive.
あの姿で兵士太平を迎えるために
Also, I think I'm gonna lose this one.
カゴの中の鳥は誰こんな手はどう
I think this one's lost. 多分負けたと思う。
これで同心任せて
タイム次元がやばい。
あの姿で
やばい。負けた。とりあえず見てみようかな。To mitigate. Oh, yeah. I mean, some people just have reckless abandon for consequences, which I'll never understand. But they tend to be the people who start companies and take risks and stuff, which I can at least understand is the more successful mindset, I guess. So wait, I only need. The only thing I can gain from here on out is 4,000 more points. That actually doesn't seem that worth it. I mean, it feels like a quitter's attitude, but I think I'm good on the tactical simulacri. So... yeah, but... I think there's just a lot of subjectivity in what people think they can fix or is like hopeless. Oh. There's only 4 days left of this? Okay, I gotta challenge this. Huh. So if I make it way more difficult, then it'll be like worse drops. I'm being attacked, the drop off speed. I'm gonna try it with nothing first. Yeah, go. I don't think I can jump right in with triple rewards or whatever. Yeah. Uh-oh. The successful risk-averse companies also start with somebody who's I don't want to say start with somebody who's successful to begin with, but like they have their ideas are already winners, I guess is what I would say. Oh, thanks. I was not expecting this. That was very easy. I probably should have bumped up the difficulty for more rewards. Whoa. What's this? Sure. Yeah. But I wouldn't consider those to be like startups. Because I feel like those people like become employees of more ambitious people. That's my impression anyway. Yeah. And when it comes to ingenuity, people who are risk averse will generally be beaten to the punch by the people who aren't. I forgot this is like the really low level, so should be very easy. What is that? What in the world? Okay, whatever. Commerce and innovation. Yeah. To me, there's like a different set of people between like business owners, I guess, and laymans, I guess. Also, because I'm just surrounded by a lot of more risk-taking people. Or more like what I'll say is that I think that I get a lot of people who are in positions to give me advice are more risk prone people. So if they give me advice on something, then it's like, well, if I want advice on something, I guess I should say, then the only way that I can get that advice is from people who will recommend me do certain things that are just a lot more difficult for me than it is for them. Oh, Scar, wow, that's crazy. Metaphor. What's my next one? Oh, that one's really good. Yeah. Some might even call me not just like risk averse, but like completely risk, what's the word? What's the word? I don't know, risk allergic maybe? I was trying to find the right words, but it's probably just like risk allergic, I guess. Oh yes, very. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, let's see. Oh, there's Scar. Actually, to answer your original question, by the way, was like, is just things good or bad, I guess. I'll say a part of it is some good things and some bad things just make it hard to appraise. And by hard to appraise, I mean like if there's some good things and some bad things going on, do you say that things are going well or poorly? And I'm not sure how I would respond to that. That was nice. Easy. But I do have some good news that I'll talk about once I get started with this next one. Get that, and we can't afford it. We will use our level 80 Jinsei. With Wuthering Waves is that? Yeah, maybe. If it's aggregate 0, it's better than like aggregate 0 with like a lot of things. It's probably better than aggregate 0 with like a few things. But regardless. I didn't get the chance to raise the difficulty. Oh well, fine. Yeah, that's true. I had a family member recently tell me that. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say that because I shouldn't paraphrase for them. But I was talking and something about like being too comfortable got brought up, which is true. But like, I would imagine that like, I don't know, I've had recent struggles where I was trying to come to, not terms, but trying to reconcile, like, I was trying to reconcile having a good life in the aggregate with having a good life relative to the rest of my life. Because, like, I'll be the first one to, like, say that I've been lucky to not have to deal with, like, poverty or anything like that. But if I... So it just really is, like, depending on who I end up comparing myself to. If I compare myself to my more successful friends, then it's obviously going to be, like... If I compare myself to my more successful friends, then obviously, like, not just my life is worse off, but, like, it's much harder to feel, not successful, but, like I'm doing something. Whereas if I compare myself to somebody who's had to deal with a lot more in their life, ooh, I love the glide. Love the glide. Okay, never mind. Yeah, well, functionally it's pointless to compare yourself with other people, but it's hard not to, for me. I think it's one of those things where I kind of missed the, what's the word? Missed the mark, maybe? See, that's what I think, but when you're like, other people in society still judge. I feel judged still by other people in society. If that makes sense. Like, it's very easy to tell yourself that you're, you know, working hard, or that you're, you know, successful enough, or that you don't have to worry about what other people think. But other people, yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, my family is also, like, very capitalist. So, like, I don't want to say I'm communist, but, like, I'm definitely not as, like, staunchly aligned with those type of views as my family might be. And I get a lot of kind of my judgment. I feel a lot of judgment from, like, my family, so that could be where that's coming from. Where'd it go? Oh, transaction. What do I want? This is probably fine. Might as well take this. Might as well take this. Alright, that works. Sure, doesn't really matter. Okay, this is where I would be called. This is where, like, the defeatistness comes in for sure. But, and also the situation is different because I know you've dealt with more hardship in terms of, like, health wise. Yeah. So, like, if you've gone through more hardship, then people won't be as tough on you. Oh, I'm not comparing hardships. I'm just saying, like, at least in like America, right? For example, merely having been in the military for any amount of time for some reason grants you like some sort of special status. Because you were like protecting our country or whatever. At least that's what I've heard, like seen. Also, within my culture in America, people, I don't want to say experience, I don't want to say they experience empathy differently, but there's a level to empathy, like a second level to empathy that you can add on that's like guilt. And I think that, they'll see, or maybe it's rather than empathy, it's sympathy, actually. Am I dead? I wasn't even paying attention. Which is probably why I'm gonna die. Holy crap. Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention. Yeah. I guess I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to how other people view, or maybe yeah, I guess what I'm saying is when it comes to how other people sympathize or empathize with you, it's gonna be a little bit different than how they, with how they empathize with, again, I don't mean to say that you're abnormal or that I'm normal, but what they perceive to be normal and abnormal. At least in my experience. I'm going into this with like very little health, but this is it. Yeah. I don't know like the sensitive way to put it, or if I need to put it in the sensitive way. I just mean like, because we're talking about the perception other people have, I think that people do perceive like physical, people do perceive physical ailments more hardships, more of a hardship than mental ailment, because they can see somebody is like going through pain that they aren't going through. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But they can see, like when we're talking about like how people judge you specifically, they can see that you go through pain different than they can comprehend, whereas they can't see, for example, mental illness. Taylor-san, konbanwa. I'm just doing my missions today, so having a good time chatting. I barely won that one. But yeah. But when you talk about like physical disabilities versus like mental disabilities, and I don't mean like obviously they'll notice like if you have something serious like autism or you know, one of the mental disabilities, but generally people don't see mental illness because if they perceive you as quote unquote normal, even if you have mental disabilities, they'll just think that, oh, you're normal. Want Korea. So I guess what I mean to say is that they I guess I'll try and write it. Yeah, maybe what I mean to say is that they are just more sympathetic. Which isn't a bad thing, but because we're talking about how other people perceive you, and it's like feeling comfortable that with how they perceive you, I think they come off a little bit more, maybe not ashamed, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want people to pity or look down on me, but I also don't want people setting the expectations super high. But you also can't, well, I found that you can't really like tell people not to expect things. Because if they are interested in your success or then they're gonna want what they consider to be best for you. Yeah. But I think it has to do with whether or not they think they can impose their hopes, I guess, maybe, on you. So it's like if they believe that you're capable of a certain thing, then they're gonna want to do it. Whereas I guess maybe if they just out of sight, out of mind, then they'll... Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I've experienced that kind of because my mom is like super aware of like mental illness and like depression and all that. And I sometimes feel bad, like, because she's so concerned about it, which I appreciate, but like, she's definitely like, I don't want to say more resigned, but like, kind of like zero judgment, which I feel, which is almost like, I don't want to say giving up, which is fine, but I definitely don't like it when like people feel that I'm capable of something and that's why they set certain expectations on me. And I think that might also be because I don't believe that I'm capable of reaching their expectations to begin with. So, and they just perceive that I'm capable of it because they only see maybe what I choose to put out. Oh, this is a lot of damage. Oh, a lot of damage, wow. Also, I imagine that, like, people blatantly disregarding your disability is way worse because it has, how do I put it? What I'll for now say, and you can fix this based on what is maybe more apt or accurate. It has like real consequences, I guess I'll say, and what I mean by that is like, what I mean by real consequences, I mean like if they expect you to do something that you are physically incapable of, then it gets in the way. Like, you know, if they want to go hiking, well, I don't know what I forgot exactly what, and it's not that important exactly what we're referring to, but where did I get this thing? Whatever. Like, if they expect you to do something that is not, like, literally you are incapable of doing, then, like, it becomes more of a real problem rather than, for me, a lot of the times it's just, I have to suck up feeling, like, ashamed or whatever, which I can do, you know. It just kind of sucks. But I can suck up shame if it means, like, you know, getting along. Plus, I'm from a culture that's like, okay, maybe I'm blaming it on culture and it's not actually, but I feel like I come from a culture that, like, keeping the peace is very important. So, for me, making sure that, yeah. 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 Well, that's like a physical limitation, right? What I'm saying is, like, they're asking you to do something that you literally cannot do anything about. If my family were to say, trying to think of an example, but it's like, there are things that I can do that I just don't feel comfortable doing, but if my family told me to do it, then I would suck it up. You know, it's like sitting through a lecture from family members who, like, I can sit through my family members lecturing me about, like, where I'm a failure or, you know, failing to meet expectations. It sucks because that's a very unpleasant conversation to have. No, it's not even a conversation. That's the worst part about it. It's like a lecture. It sucks, and I just have to grin and bear it. But it's within my capabilities. I mean, I can't pretend that I can't. I can sit through it. It's just annoying. Yeah, I mean, the bigger problem is that they're caught in the past than that they're what do I say? Oh crap. Oh, he didn't disappear this time. Let's go. Thought he was gonna disappear. Yeah, I mean, I have parents as well that, or like just family members that believe that I should have just done something else, and I also believe that I should have just done something else. But the problem is, it's just like, it's not helpful to think about what I could have done, because I know there's a bunch of things I could have done in the past. But I forgot where I was going with this, but yeah, like, it's just not very helpful. Ah, shoot. It missed. There we go. That one hit. Go. Yeah, I mean, I just mean perception of other people. It's like, my parents, for example, are very supportive. Others in our family, or like, you know, family members I see every year or whatnot, or just more judgmental people are not very supportive, but they generally don't offer new solutions, which is kind of the worst part to me. Because, like, what am I supposed to do with what they're saying, you know? But I also think that, like, I don't know how close you are with your assisted living facility. Yep. But I hate paperwork. People keep pushing the... They keep tossing the ball into other people's court expecting somebody else to do something. But yeah, I don't know how close you were at to actually to the assisted living facility to begin with. Because for me, it's like, for some cases, not all cases, but for some cases, I can chalk it up to, like, bad people in the world. Like, if I don't want to say if I were in your situation. From what I can tell of your situation, I would just say I don't like the organization. And there's nothing you can do about it, but then it doesn't feel like you're fighting alone. You just got screwed by somebody bad. Whereas, if it's like your parents or something, or somebody you want to like, right? I feel worse because I want to, like, trust, or I want to, like, meet their expectations, and I respect them, but I don't respect what they're saying. Or I do respect what they're saying, which makes it more difficult. Oh, these suck. Can I reroll? Yeah. Like, that sucks to have to deal with, but, it sucks to have to deal with, but you can kind of just blame other people. Yeah. That's maybe a benefit, maybe a downside. Not really sure, but I think that's what makes it even more difficult, maybe, is like in a situation where money can resolve things, I don't want to say you can just pay, but you don't have to worry as much. Like, there's not that much to worry about. Either you pay or you don't, and or whether you can pay or you can't, I guess. It's just awkward when feelings come in as well, in my opinion. So it's like, I don't want to tell my parents. Well, my parents are actually good. That's what I've been saying. But like, I don't want to tell people that I want to respect, that I want. Yeah, I don't want to tell people that I want to respect that I don't respect them. And I don't want to like do anything that can like, I don't want to say ruin my standing in the family, but like, yeah. I don't want to like be the one to create waves in my family. That's true. I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. We're like, oh shoot. The other thing though is that it's really weird. I've tried describing this with Dave and other friends. My family doesn't really run on money in the way that, like, it's fine as long as you're rich. But they do run on the way that, like, having a higher salary means you are more successful and like more respectable. So it's like, I can have all the money in the world, yeah, it's different. I mean, yeah. Yeah, they're just not prepared. I kind of get it. We're gonna do one more, by the way. We're gonna try to take on every level and see what happens. And then after I do today's, I'll just play offline for the last 4 days. But yeah. No, I see where you're coming from. I don't mean to like dismiss you, but it does feel like there's a little bit of a different thing going on where you're kind of getting screwed by maybe other, let me put this, maybe not other people. It kind of feels like you're getting screwed by just a bad system and bad people. And that sucks, but also like there's kind of a silver lining where it's kind of like you against them, which is not how you want to be thinking about like your doctors, but you can kind of just feel wronged by them. Whereas I feel like throwing loyalty in and trying to like keep the peace is like a mini game, like a whole new mini game, like to both feel respected and also Like, to feel respected, but also, like, not piss anyone off, maybe.
許さない。図に帰れ。姿で横島を取り払え。
Yeah.
すみません。
Um,
あまたなる光よ。
yeah. See, the thing is, I'm generally a pretty spiteful person, which I don't know if that's something I want to admit about myself, but I'm pretty spiteful in the sense that, like, I don't mind making it hell for people who make my life hell. Yeah, no, that's fair. But I'm pretty spiteful. So if somebody makes my life hell, I have no problem making my life hell back to them. But for me, it's a lot more difficult when I want to, like, when I don't necessarily want to spite the person who's wronging me, and the person who's wronging me is just like a ignorant adult.
進みましょう。この姿で太平を迎えるために。たあ、無礼者。
まだ満たされない。まだ満たされない。
重要流説。許さない。
Oh, that was nice. That's fair enough. I mean, okay. This is probably too heavy a... Did I miss this guy before? Did. This is probably too heavy a conversation to have just while randomly playing Wuthering Waves. But I will say this. In the past, and I don't want to get too deep into it because it just doesn't feel like the TPO. But in the past, like, if I thought about, like, in the past, if I thought about suicide, right? My thought was always like, it's not, like, I'm good with it, but other people want to keep me alive, and that's fine. But I, like, really hate when people want me to be alive, but then also want me to do a certain thing. It's like, I'm the one who's ready to go, you know, like, I'm good. You're the one who wants me to stay. And I'll stay, but I'm already, like, doing something, like, staying longer than I want to. So, why do I then have to, like, stay in this world just to appease what you want me to appease? I never liked that. But yeah, that gets very, like, dark for a random Wednesday stream, but so my apologies on that, but that's what I thought before. Like, if you just, like, oh shit, I'm almost dead. Ah. Ah, dang, I lost. I'll retry that. I think I'm gonna try to beat this guy this time, or today. Get any points? I got a few. Kind of not helpful. Yeah, gotcha. Ooh, okay. I definitely should have done this earlier then. Oops. Alrighty then. Let's... Yeah. Trust me, I get it. Wait, I should be using 5 different resonators? Shit. Alright, we're gonna go an hour longer on stream. Because I gotta clear these lower levels with max difficulty and also... That's awkward. I should have done this to start, but oh well. But yeah. And that's why, like, anyway, going back to that. That's like why, like, people who've known either are a little more cautious into, like, telling me what to do or not, or, like, try to do it in a little bit less of a lecturing way. So this goes back to being spiteful about being alive, which you found kind of silly, but my thought was always that if they wanted me to do whatever they were doing, then they didn't care about me enough to well, if they cared more about being right than about me feeling comfortable with what I was doing, then they didn't really care about me enough in the first place to warrant me caring about how they feel when I die, if that makes sense. So like, yes, there are people in my life who who would be saddened by me dying or whatever, but clearly not that much, because they also, like, made me do this thing that I hate, you know, or made me feel bad, like that bad. Well, it depends on how you see it. Because from one view, some, like, okay, there's a lot of boomers in my family, but, like, a lot of people, especially the boomers, will be like, it's irrational to have suicidal thoughts or to, like, want to kill yourself. So that alone is irrational. And if they say that, then obviously what you consider irrational and what they consider irrational is, like, very different. If you are just saying it's irrational because it's convenient logic, then I would say, like, again, it's all convenient logic. So it's really about what you choose to believe, I guess. Because I think that people who judge me the certain way are also irrational. So it's like, at that point, you're just fighting irrational with irrational, which, from that perspective, I don't know if two wrongs make a right in this sense, but I don't feel like I don't feel unjustified for it, I guess. That was very quick. That took literally 5 minutes. That's one thing down. Oh, it's not one thing down. Take it back. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Again, I think that at that rate, you're just fighting irrationality with irrationality. Like, because these are the same people that are basically saying that, not like, okay, on the one hand, you're saying that it's me like saying, wait, I'm on a time limit. Yeah, bye. Wait, I need to kill this guy fast. What? Why can't I do anything? Wait, I think I got him. I think I did it. Okay, I did. Oh, that was close. I was like big winning, and then the time limit almost ran out on me. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I would normally say I'm only accepting one form of caring as caring, but then we're also saying that we're only accepting one way of teaching, or like they're the same people telling me that there's only one way to be successful or whatever, right? No, I think it's using the same logic that other people use toward me. That's where it becomes spiteful. But it's like if people tell me to okay, I guess we're gonna kill it with Sanhua. We're gonna rate down the fine. I'll probably go for an extra hour. I might as well try to complete as much of this as possible. Yeah. I'm trying to find the best way to say it, because I don't think that it's as out of the blue, maybe, as I'm getting the sense you think it is. It's more like I've been told by these people, whoever they are, people in my life or whatever, that there's a certain way to live my life, right? And if there is a certain way of living my life, then it's those teachings that taught me there's one way of caring, there's one way to live your life. Again, they're the people who are ingraining the idea of a blanket thought process, I guess, in my mind. And I think that if they Yeah, no, I mean, to me it's to me, I'm not really talking about advice. I'm really talking about like how I really think in my own mindset. So I'm just trying to like make sure the perspective is right from both of our sides, where like we're understanding kind of what the, I guess, intent was from the beginning. And if it's still wrong, it's wrong. But yeah, it's if I'm supposed to think that they're caring from a different angle and that caring is not just caring, then why are they telling me to live my life in a certain way if living is living, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. That might be like total bogus. Annoying ass. Fast to dismember. Yeah. Or if they want to tell me how to live my life, then I don't feel bad about telling them that kind of the same, kind of like bringing apples to apples, or like drawing the comparison. I don't think people have any business telling me how to live my life, but if they do, then like if they can tell me how to live my life, then I feel like I can tell them how to care, you know. Yeah. Something like that. And I think then it just depends on how pushy they are. Because like, I also think that it's just natural to like give your perspective if you feel like it's valuable. And again, maybe I don't, but maybe they think they're helping. But I feel like it's pretty obvious at a certain point when it becomes crap, what is the, I want this. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Crap. That's what I wanted to press. I'm not gonna make it. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. They probably think they're helping, and they most certainly are not. And I think it becomes one of those things where they're free to voice their opinion if I'm free to voice mine. And my opinion is, if they're not going to help, then, well, they can't talk to a dead man, you know? You know the old saying, talk to the hand, which is like basically turning the other cheek? I just imagine, somebody, or telling somebody, see, I'm too timid to like say this, like, period, but like, because it would take some balls to say this, but kind of like talk to the tombstone, like, yeah.
孤中の剣その枷を解き放て孤中の剣いてつく氷よ避け孤中の剣配慮をしないで孤中の剣
I've also in the past had the feeling, or not feeling, but maybe the hope that if they saw that I was like actually more close to killing myself, then that they would realize that it's a problem. But I feel like sometimes they just don't realize it's a problem enough, and they just think that, again, for them, what would be helpful to them maybe. Oh, shit. Whoa. Did I get it? Okay, I did. Whew. Why is that challenge so difficult? Swear to God. Yeah. That's definitely one of the people in my life that's I don't want to say similar, but kind of similar. Actually, I say that because it's actually like relevant to me right now, but it's like if some of my family members were curious why I don't share information or talk to them all that much, it's because ooh, why don't we do this with Chori? I think that'll work. Do this one with Chori as well. That'll be a fun one to, I mean, I'm doing them already. I'm just trying to figure out what all the challenges I need to complete are. These. I need to use 3 different more resonators. I have to use Janshi to clear any difficulty. And then activate Thunder Mephis' 4th illusion. Yeah. But anyway, like, yeah, I mean, if the wonder is why I don't share certain things, it's Junction? That is. But if the wonder is why I don't share certain things with certain people, it's literally like because that opens me up to more scrutiny. And I would rather just not play into that. So I don't. We'll try it like this. Wait, this character is not that good. Is this Asami Seto? I think it might be. Like, I don't feel strong at all. It's very awkward. Okay. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying is like for... Oh, that's the problem. For me, it's like I can physically, there's nothing stopping me from taking lectures all the like every time I talk to my
天地万象の前に
grandparents or whoever's giving me advice. It's just, it's a terrible feeling.
一撃突破
And that's the only reason I don't do it. Okay, this character is not good. Really? Oh, oops, I did not need to waste it. Oops. That was such a waste. Why did I do that? I don't know. Yeah. And people don't realize that lecturing and judging are basically the same.
天地万象のままに
And they hate being judged themselves. But
闇を照らす
they don't realize when they do it to other people. Which one's better here? I want. A little awkward, but. Also, what I think is more wild than the people who lecture is people who lecture and think that they are helping. Like, sometimes people just want to lecture and like it sucks, but like they'll do what they're gonna do. But it's wild to me how people can think that they're being helpful. To me, that's just like borderline delusional. Or maybe not just that. But also like... Oops. no, that worked out. I've kind of long said that if you're not willing to offer a solution, then you shouldn't complain about what's happening. Unless it's like, you know. I do think it's interesting how people will try to do what you're suggesting and think along until you give reasons why their plan doesn't work, and then they start talking about why their plan does work, and there's a problem that you have that is like what's making it difficult, I guess. Like, I've had conversations with people who start by trying to be make it like a real conversation. Oop, that didn't work out. But like, they start by trying to make it like a talk, but then when you suggest why their solution might not work, because you have better experience about what might work for you than they do, I feel like they start to get defensive and blame you for doing things that are not working out, rather than considering that their solution might not be the right one for you. I'm referring to... Oops, that's not good. That's not good. This is very bad. Oh. That's not good. Very no bueno. Very totemo no bueno. What I'm suggesting by like you problems is they'll say like you're not working hard enough or whatnot, which might be the case, but their solution is just work harder, which you can be the judge on if that works. Exactly. Poor motivation. Their solution is just to have more motivation. Have you considered? I don't think I'll be able to win, but I might as well try. getting somewhere, I think. Well, sometimes it's also like poor work ethic, and they believe like. See, that's where I'm thinking. If they believe it's over already, then why bother suggesting a solution? Like sometimes it's like, oh well, your work ethic is poor, and it's like, okay, so if my work ethic is poor, then you basically think that there's no way for me to do work, like to get in a mindset to do work. In which case, if that was the problem, literally no solution you can suggest would work out for me. Yeah, at least those suggestions, even if they don't work out, they're not pushing. They're just trying to help. I'm good with trying to help. I like trying to help. But to me, it has to come from a good, like a truly good place and not, well, maybe my problem is I don't understand how they think they're helping. So it kind of gets lost in the sauce, so to speak. Like, because I physically don't understand how people can lecture other people and believe they're helping. So maybe like their version of helping is lecturing. I just physically don't understand how they can believe it. Like believing Santa Claus is real. That's the other thing though, and that's what I've been bringing up with like, it's hard to do that with people that you want to respect. That was it? Oh, I thought there was going to be Scar at the end. It's hard to do that for me because, I'm in a very like respect driven family. And, kind of, I don't want to say elders have total control, but definitely I wouldn't want to do anything to make waves, even if it means getting stuck with the shit, I guess. To get Thundering Mephis's 4th illusion, I need to do it with a new. Why don't we try Chodi? This is going to be the last one, by the way. Wait. There's actually nothing against doing no rewards, right? It didn't say that I can't turn everything on. I might as well do this. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I am staunchly anti counselor and therapist. I have some pretty severe trauma from high school, so that'd be no good, but I talk about it with my friends and stuff. So. I still have to get checked out though in terms of like psychiatrist. Hopefully I can get happy pills. Or my parents are pretty against me getting happy pills, but at least figure out what my exact mental illness is. Oh. Like I said, I'm good with my parents and stuff. I'm including like my aunts and uncles and my grandparents. And I'm not going to get family counseling with uncles and grandparents. That, to be honest, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But that makes sense. If it was like parents, then definitely like that shit gotta got figured out, or else it's just way too much of a problem. Yeah. By the way, when I say trauma with counselors, that safe place is what was not happening, so that's why I can't do it, but it's not a bad idea. Because there was a counselor in my high school, and they said it was a safe place and they would keep secrets, and within an hour of me saying something about mental illness or whatever, my parents got called in. It was kind of impressive how quickly they breached contract, but that was like 5 years ago. But it was impressive to me how quickly they breached their contract of like safe space and like don't tell anyone. Yeah, I think the 20% bonuses is like way too powerful, but that's okay. I'll just wipe the floor with these guys. Yeah, fair enough. Does family counseling include like, I don't know, like grandparents or whatever, or is it normally like a parent thing? Because like it's not perfect, but I'm decent with like my parents, like especially because my mom is like very especially because my mom is like very sympathetic to mental illness. So that helps kind of both. It's a good counterbalance, that's what I mean to say. So kind of like I always know there's gonna be somebody in my corner if I feel like it's impossible. So from that perspective, it's good with my parents, good with my parents, but it's just like a lot. System counseling. Oh, that's fair. I think the other problem is just like there's no way I could get counseling with everyone I feel judged by, because I feel like judged by the whole weight of society. I don't know why, because we're bringing it up. I'm just imagining a counseling session where like there's this tiny room and like thousands of people are packed like shoulder to shoulder just because like it's all the people I'm judged by, and then it's just like everyone in the world. No, I think I'm already in. Maybe it's not perfect, but like the best relationship I'm gonna be able to have. Insofar as... yeah. Insofar as there's not much I can do that makes sense to me. It's like, I just live with it and then I limit my interaction with them to stuff that I will ultimately feel This sucks! Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. But yeah. Like, I guess my way of getting the relationship I want with them is only take it in doses I can handle. And then for the most part they're okay after otherwise, but... And then I also am wondering who the representative for all the people that I feel wronged by. No, I don't want to say wronged by, but like judged by. You just get one representative of all of the people and just like, this is what I need to tell y'all. This feels like an absolute destruction because I have all the cheats turned on. And by cheats I mean you can reduce your reward to get a bunch of buffs, and I turned them all on because I'm just trying to clear this. But it makes me feel very strong. That conceptually makes sense. Wow, this feels very strong. This feels like unfair, but yeah, I mean, to your point, I mean, I feel like I have normally, and if anything, maybe it would be for my friends that don't have to listen to me anymore. But like, I have friends that I feel are close enough to vent and complain about things that I can't complain about to maybe family members or whatnot. So I do have those people. Maybe to lighten their burden, I'm supposed to find the counseling so that I can so they don't have to listen to me. Or at least not as much. Or maybe it'll be for you guys, so that I'm generally pretty good with my friends. Not all of them. I do definitely choose some friends more than others. I definitely vent to some less judgmental friends more than others, but those that I can vent to are definitely like not gonna get back to you know, the family members I complain about or whatever. Yeah, I don't vent to family really. Maybe a little bit to like my parents, but I don't really vent to family. Oh. Also, this is a really bad habit I have, but sometimes I'll intentionally let people know how upset I am, just so that they can know either if they want to like remedy it, then they'll fix their behavior, and if they don't want to remedy it, then I'll know that they just didn't care that much in the first place. And this goes back to your this goes back to maybe your irrational but fair assessment from earlier. I have definitely Oh, I've done that before, yeah. But let's hope we get what we need here. But I need 2 lightnings and 3. Okay. Oh, not definitely. Oh, I'm short. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. I'm just a little bit short. I can't believe. It's because I bought that stupid. This is how much I'm short by. Yeah. So I've definitely done that before where I've like vented just so that the person will know how upset I am. And then they can decide whether or not they want me to stay upset or not. And no, I don't think that's the most healthy way to go about it, but it is what it is.
逃げ切れるかな。
I'll add that another thing that I haven't mentioned is that I am generally anti-confrontation. So I tend to suck things up if I think it'll lead to a bigger fallout, which is kind of the opposite goal we're working with here, where it's kind of the opposite goal that we're working with here, where the goal is to like not bottle things up as much and like yeah, I mean, yeah. That's why I'm saying sometimes I do just make it loud enough to like complain loud enough for everyone to hear. So if they actually want me to not be upset, then they'll they'll change how they're speaking to me. And if they don't, then again, like, they don't care. I won't care about somebody who doesn't care about me, so. Or I'll try not to anyway. I'll feel less bad about it at least. It doesn't help though that a lot of my family is also afraid of confrontation, so there's no really good middleman because everyone's trying to avoid, which is very bad, but kind of silly. Because you need somebody to volunteer to be the middleman. And my family has a lot of not middlemen. People who also don't want to be caught in the middle. Oh shit. Enemy attack definitely got stronger. Oh. Damn, I'm dead. Oh no! I was playing far below my weight class too. That was awkward. I both did not clear using more agents, did not clear after activating 4 mimetic tunings. I don't know what mimetic tunings are. And then I also didn't activate the Thundering Mephis's 4th elucification. Yeah. No, I think it's just a lot of people who don't see it as very productive. So, it's fine. I kind of live my life this way. You know, again, it starts with the fact that I don't want to piss anyone off because I think they're good people. So as long as I continue thinking they're good people, then I'll just grin and bear it. But it is silly because I don't often bring it up when I say I kind of spite people into, like, I live spitefully, or you say no, the worst thing they can say is yes, and then they do it and it becomes a big argument. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, wait, I can claim all. We're just talking about worst cases, right? I'm gonna do the daily quest and then sign off. Oh, it's kind of far, but I don't think there is a right middleman in my family. I think that's the problem. It's just a lot of people that are not into that. So we all just kind of, how do you say, bottle up all of our feelings and then live with it. I mean, I thought that's what, like, the assumption we were working from. Again, my family's okay. Not gonna solve the problem, but not gonna worsen it. But, everyone else in the family is, you know, we bow to seniority, and that would be the people lecturing me, so. Circular. Can't solve it from there.
これも音の力ね。
Yeah, I mean,
同心
I'm not sure, but I mean, I'll keep thinking about it, but you know, I've had this family for all my life, so I get the feeling that things aren't going to change randomly year 23, but you know, it's always good to try to solve the problem, so if I can do it, then that would be bueno. I think I'm about to end the stream here today, though. Let's see. Oh, I'll end it on... Kind of already did that. I did that. I'll end on this. I'll end on the last 4, because this event's going to end soon, too. So.
こんな手はどう？頼もしい。いわゆる固く。頼もしい。 こんな手はどう？劣化のきらめき。聞こえる。昼夜健康。
Okay. Got a few more and then I'm gonna end the stream probably at around 9. Anyway, I never figured out, or I never ended up having to explain or to spoil what stuff was earlier. So I'll save that for a future day. Because there was some channel stuff related that's happened recently. Good night. Oh wow, yeah.
こ
Well,
の身を刃に
hopefully you have a good night and good night sleep. And my next stream will probably I probably won't miss this week's karaoke.
私
So
の出番のようだね
that'll be my next one. Not sure if you'll be able to make it, but it's been good seeing you on more recently. Take care of what you have to take care of, but I'm glad you've been able to join recently. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just gonna finish up a couple more of these before I end the stream. We'll do Taochi and Mortefi. It would feel a little bit disingenuous to end now.
頼もしい
最後にタオチとモテフィのイベントをクリアするのでちょっと残るのがちょっと変と思ったので今クリアさせていただきます。
響けこれも音の力ね打ち砕く頼もしいはい私に任せて
はい。最後にどこ？はい。最後にモテフィのブルーンです。はい。
これはいいか。しつこいです。消してやる。
頼もしい撃つが同調
これはいいか。
ちょっとだけだぞ
I always think that sounds like 上様。いつも上様の声を聞くんですけど、実は山田アンナの声優さんだと思っています。わかんないけど。
撃つが同調やせい我が剣の刺す先にせい頼もしい
なんででかいのを取ったのか全然わかんないんだけど。
おやし尽くす。
私に任せてや撃つが同調
怒りました。
頼もしいちょっとだけだぞ
怒りました。死にたい。静かにしろ。
この身を刃に
やっちゃえ。
撃つが同調
うん。はい。クリアしました。それは多分全部わけじゃないけどだいたいイベントのクリアつもりのイベントなんで今終わりさせていただきます。 いつも水曜日で名称をするんですけど、まあ俺はめっちゃが好きなんでまた配信するのでよろしくお願いします。いつも日本語か英語か何の言語に話したらいいかと考えてますけど、全然日本語でも英語でもそしてどっちか並びたいなら全然いいからぜひコメントしてください。でも今日は終わりたいと思います。めっちゃ長かったので楽しかったしまあどうせ名称するのでいいかなと思います。でもやっぱり遅くなったのでここで終わりにします。というわけで配信終わりたいと思います。やば、本誌が全然邪魔になった。でもというわけで配信終わりたいと思います。今日は楽しかったし長かったんだけどそれでも大丈夫と思います。でも長かったので配信終わりたいと思います。みんな見てくれてありがとうございました。なんで本誌やめて。はい、見てくれてありがとうございました。次の配信多分土曜日のカラオケ配信でちょっと久しぶりなんですけど今週絶対カラオケしたいからそういうそのうちにカラオケ配信すると思います。それでは配信終わりたいと思います。But yeah, in English, I'll be ending the stream. Thank you for watching. But yeah, it went long, but I was going to be probably playing Mate anyway, or I was probably going to be playing Wuthering Waves anyway, so it's okay. My next stream will probably be Wuthering Waves, not Wuthering Waves, karaoke. This Saturday, as per usual, but it's been a while, so I'm looking forward to it. I definitely don't want to miss it for the third time in a row, so do expect a karaoke stream this Saturday, but for now I will be ending the stream. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. というわけで配信終わりたいと思います。じゃあねー、おつきびです。